Hey, this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com and fixmywristpain.net. I was at the gym today and we were doing front squats and people were complaining about wrist pain as a result from doing the front squat. So we were grabbing the bar, bringing the wrist back, elbows up, and those wrists are really kind of cranked into an kind of an end range position and really cranked back for your 3 or 5 or 8 or 10 repetitions that you end up doing. And a lot of times people will come out of doing the exercise and the wrist will end up bothering them, and they're kind of asked, what can they do to kind of get rid of that get rid of that pain that ends up happening in the wrist. And what I end up doing is I'll end up doing like some mobility exercises right after the set. So I'll end up closing the hand, opening it, closing the hand, opening it, to get that hand moving again. What I'll end up doing is going into like circumduction with the wrist, so circles, a couple repetitions of circles, and then what I'll end up doing is moving the wrist forward and back. So you end up being in that wrist extended back position with the load for a period of time. It kind of stiffens things up, and what I want to do is loosen things up with the mobility exercises. So I'll end up doing my set of 5, being in that position, wrists will be a little bit sore, and then I'll get out of the rack, and then I'll end up opening and closing my hands a couple repetitions, moving my wrist forward and back, and then curling my wrist in a couple circles, and that ends up loosening things up, and then ready to go into the next set, and that kind of wrist pain doesn't carry over with each of the sets that I end up doing. So if you end up getting wrist pain from doing the front squat, from the way you end up holding the bar and the way your wrist is in that bar position, give that a go. Try the mobility exercises that I just kind of went through after your set real quick, 2 or 3 repetitions each, in order to kind of alleviate that wrist pain so that you can go into the next set without any wrist pain. So this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com, but also from fixmywristpain.net. Head on over there and take a look at the program that myself and Jed Johnson had created in order to help people overcome and prevent wrist pain. So this is Rick Kaselj saying take care and bye-bye.